government has been charged of bypassing discussions among the stakeholders prior to floating a number of bills of public concern. Political analysts firmly believe that the new practice does not augur well for institutionalizing democracy in the country. Good morning, I am Prarambha Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Government moves forward bills without adequate discussions with stakeholders. Opposition lawmakers allege of misleading the law formulator themselves. The fate of several prominent politicians in India on the line as 59 constituencies across 6 states and Delhi are voting in the 6th phase of the Lok Sabha polls today. And last game week of the English Premier League slated for this evening. Title aspirants Manchester City take on Brighton while Liverpool play against Wolves. Adequate discussion with stakeholders is considered mandatory during the formulation of any law. However, in recent times, the government has moved forward numerous bills related to public concerns from back doors without necessary discussions. The National Human Rights Commission sent a draft of the amendment to the Act related to the Commission to the Ministry of Law on the 7th of January 2016. The government then did not hold any discussion with the Commission but amended all but one of the 16 sections of the draft on its own and registered the bill at the Parliament. The provision that has made it mandatory to wait for the decision of Attorney General for the implementation of the Constitutional Council's recommendations has been widely criticized. Likewise, the government did not deem it necessary to hold discussion with the concerned side before moving forward the bill on Media Council. Contrary to the international norm of self-regulation, the bill has provisioned up to 1 million rupees of penalty in case of merely printing or broadcasting news stories which the government finds offensive. Opposition lawmakers have stated that the concerned authority has tried to keep even the law formulators in dilemma, let alone soliciting the people's opinion and holding discussions with stakeholders before formulating laws related to public concerns. The government has not consulted with stakeholders also regarding the mass communication bill, which is currently under drafting process. In any democratic system, people hold the right to formulate laws they consider to be the most suitable for them through the representatives they choose. However, the government's tendency to avoid the stakeholders themselves while formulating laws is what experts say is the move against the democratic norms and values. The government had announced that more than 12,000 haliyas in all 9 districts of Sudur Paschim province were legally freed on the 6th of September 2008. However, majority of them are yet to be rehabilitated. In this context, we had asked the freed haliyas what sort of problems had they been facing due to the delay in their rehabilitation. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
घरमा आलर बालर बच्चाहरु छन् त्यस्तै छोड्दै हिँड्दै ऋण 10 पनि ऋण निकालेर हिँडिरहेका छन् अझसम्म खोजीखबरी केही पनि छैन दिमला मात्रै आश मात्रै देखाउनुहुन्छ अघिल्लो महिना भन्नुहुन्छ अब लास्टै महिना पनि भन्नुहुन्छ अझसम्म केही पनि थाहा छैन
कर्मचारीको कमजोरी कमिसनको हिसाबले जो अलि चलिरहेको छ चलखेल त्यसले गर्दा ढिलाइ गरेको र त्यसले गर्दा अहिले उहाँले जग्गा खरिद गर्न सकेको
पुसको महिनादेखि अन्तिमचोटि भन्नुबाट थाइएको छ अब त जेठ पनि लाग्न लागिसक्यो
आफ्नो चाहिने दाइभाइ भएको ठाउँमा हामीले जग्गा खोजेका छौं त्यो मूल्यमा हामीले जग्गा पाएका छौं
कहाँ पाउने अब जग्गै पुगो तिमीले हेर भन्छन् जग्गा हेर्न गयो अझ हुन्न भन्छन्
It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, what is the reason for the government not holding adequate discussions with stakeholders while introducing bills? Your options are A. Considering unnecessary, B. Vested interest, and C. Rush for constitution implementation. The voting is on. You can type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and then send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. It is now time for a special segment Around the World.
As the freedom of press at home struggles to the NCP-led government's increasing control over media with number of amendments that have met with stern criticisms, the release of the jailed Reuters journalist provides a case of welcome relief. 33-year-old Hua Lon and 29-year-old Kyaw So-u, both Myanmar nationals, were sentenced to 7 years in prison for possessing official secrets as they were investigating the case of the massacre of 10 Rohingya boys back in February 2018. The two journalists who became a symbol of the fight to protect press freedom were released by a general amnesty from Myanmar President Win Myint after 511 days in prison.
That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will air at 11 a.m. Keep watching Kantipur Television SD for more news and entertainment. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day ahead.